Hello friends, I am back again with something different.
Ever wondered who the most amazing fortresses in the world is? Yeah, that is what we will be looking at in this video. We will break the list and narrow it down to the 5 most amazing fortresses in the world. Let's start. Now, as you know, before we start, I would like you to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button.
Number 1. Agra Fort.
While the Taj Mahal may be the Indian city of Agra's most famous attraction, Agra Fort deserves more recognition in its own right. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, built in the 16th century out of red sandstone by the Mughal Emperor Akbar to defend Agra from its enemies.
It reportedly took over 4,000 workers 8 years to construct.
The end result was a 2.5-kilometer-long fort with 21-meter-high walls.
Over time, Agra Fort received some new additions, including a private palace for Akbar's son Jahangir, the Pearl Mosque, a tranquil, perfectly proportioned structure made entirely of white marble, and the Hall of the Private Audience, used to entertain distinguished visitors.
So, a trip to the Taj Mahal wouldn't be complete without a visit to Agra Fort.
Number 2. Jaisalmer Fort.
Generally speaking, forts are considered outdated for defending against enemies, as warfare has become more active in recent years, making massive fortifications useless against mobile forces. Many forts have thus taken on different uses, such as Jaisalmer Fort.
It is considered one of the world's only living forts because about 1/4 of the old city's population still lives within its walls.
Before it was built in the year 1155, and up until the 1600s, the entire population of the city lived within its walls. It's massively important for trade, and the city began to flourish, prompting the construction of a royal palace, several ancient Jain temples, and a library called the Gyan Bhandar, or Store of Knowledge. However, the city eventually lost its economic importance, and nowadays, tourism is one of its biggest industries.
Number 3. Edinburgh Castle.
In recent years, Edinburgh has become a tourist hotspot, and a major reason vacationers are attracted to the city is its resident castle, known simply as Edinburgh Castle. It sits atop Castle Rock, a 140-meter-tall volcanic rock that dominates the city's skyline. While the area has been occupied by humans since the Iron Age, the castle itself was built between 1130 and 1140. It served as a stronghold from which the Scots defended against British invaders. Over time, it was invaded, recaptured, and upgraded to strengthen the city's defenses. The castle continued to see active battles until 1745, when the last military action occurred after the Jacobites unsuccessfully tried to take it during the 45 Rebellion. After that, it served as a prison but was closed down and turned into a national monument after a major escape during the Napoleonic Wars. As a result, it has been painstakingly preserved and restored and now welcomes over 2.2 million visitors per year. Number 4. Dover Castle. When it comes to English castles, few are as big or as important as Dover Castle, constructed in the 11th century. It's colloquially known as the Key to England, because it's located right on England's southeastern coast, making it of high importance for defending England. As a result, it was constantly renovated, taking its current shape during the reign of King Henry II in the 13th century. Being of military importance through World War II, it features massive walls and high watchtowers perched above a series of beachside cliffs. It was often attacked during wars on British soil, and even after these conflicts moved to mainland Europe, the castle remained critical, fitted with heavy artillery to deter invasion during the Napoleonic Wars. It was used as an air raid shelter, military command center, and underground hospital during the Second World War, thanks to its series of underground tunnels. Today, the castle is protected as a national monument and can be visited daily. Number 5. Fort St. Angelo. While the rocky island of Malta is tiny, this hasn't stopped it from being a target of invasion due to its strategic position in the middle of the Mediterranean. Fort St. Angelo was erected in stages between the 13th and 17th centuries to defend against such attacks and keep Malta safe from occupation. Its design has varied over the centuries, but its record of defending against invasion has remained constant. For example, in 1565, during the Great Siege of Malta, the 2,500-strong Maltese army successfully defended against the 40,000-strong Ottoman army against all odds. In later years, the fort was occupied by the British and used to defend against the Axis powers in World War II, forging a strong bond between the British and Maltese. Today, the fort is a massive 140,000 square foot installation housing an impressive military museum and offering incredible views of the harbor. This is the end of this video.
Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss out on the other videos we have for you, so click that notification bell to get notified once we drop new videos.